everyone, and welcome to another Freedom Journal Friday. If y'all saw my recent haul video, which probably went up like right before this one, I just recently got these splash inks. They are by Niji, I don't know how to say that, N-I-J-I. Anyways, do you hear that dog? It's not gonna shut up. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So I didn't have any watercolors the other day when I was working on a journal page for JKIS, and I really wished I had them. And so I went to the store, and I didn't want to get tubes of watercolor because of everything I have to pack, and their palettes of watercolor were kind of limited in selection at my local art store. They were of decent quality, student grade, and it would have been fine for me to play in my journal, but they didn't have any with a wide range of colors and that I wanted. And so I came across these and I got really excited because these are mixing colors, splash ink. They are mixing colors, so they come with your 3 primary colors and a black. And you apply them with the watercolor brush. You use a lot of water when you use them, and they apply like watercolors, but they're acrylic ink, so permanent. Can we say permanent? It makes me excited. So I decided I'd try these out. I did buy a palette in case I want to mix a bunch of colors and actually just have some on hand to use, because my acrylic inks are all packed, my watercolors are all packed, and I had to make do with what I had for my JKS page, but then it just left me wanting something. So I got these, and so I think I'm going to play with these a little bit today, just do a quick and simple watercolor page. I'm getting started super late this Friday. I think it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, and I'm just now getting started. So yeah, I need to get my behind in gear so that I can, cook food for the girls and get these things edited and out to you guys before Friday's over, and it's going to be like Freedom Journal Saturday in a second. That's not what we want. I also picked up some watercolor brushes that I don't have any dedicated watercolor brushes. Never been a huge watercolor artist. Really love the look of it. Gina Ahrens, if y'all don't check out her channel or don't already know about her channel, please do check it out. She's been doing Watercolor Wednesdays. Do you hear that? Yeah, she just had to. Just push it open and leave it open. There we go. Okay, so everything's noisy up here. It is what it is. She's apologizing, and she doesn't have to. It's not her fault the door squeaks. Anyways, so Gina Ahrens, yeah, Watercolor Wednesdays on her YouTube channel, totally inspiring me to get into my watercolors and get to know them a little bit, or at least do some watercolory effects. I do like the fact that these are acrylic. Also, since I'm mentioning other channels, you should check out PETA's, what are they? They are, Technique Fridays. Technique Fridays are awesome. I think Gina has something on Fridays too, and for some reason it has left my brain. Okay, I feel really bad that I don't know, but I'm not going to stop and go look because I have no time. So check out Gina and Peter's channels. We're all working on getting you guys some good, well, they've been ahead of the game with me, getting a good weekly series going for you. So anyways, got some watercolor brushes because they were 25% off and buy one get one free. Oh, happy girl. So I'm going to set those aside, play with those a little bit. I'm going to do a quick sketch in pencil, and then I have a little cup for some clean water-ish. It's not the cleanest glass, but for clean water, and then I'm going to just mix some colors right here on my palette, not mix any specific colors, but if you are interested, in the splash ink set, they do come with this color mixing guide, and they show you the formulas to mix all of these colors, and then of course you can tint them or shade them or whatnot to make them darker with the black. So that's kind of cool. They usually just make the lighter colors by adding more water. So pretty interested to play with these and see how I like them. So first, again, a simple sketch and a simple watercolor is what's the plan for today. So I think I'm going to do some flowers just because I like flowers. We all know this, right? And I want to add a word in here, so I'm going to add the word first so that I can then block it out a little bit. This is a little trick that I learned using Joanne Sharp's book. I think it's The Art of Creative Lettering. I'm not 100% sure on the title, but Joanne Sharp's book on lettering is to just write your word yourself and in your handwriting, and then you can always go over it and embellish it or make block letters or whatnot out of your own handwriting. So it's kind of what I'm doing, just to kind of make these a little bit more fun to paint in a little bit. Okay, so this is boring. I'll speed through. Okay, so my word's done. I'm going to go ahead and sketch in some flowers. I don't know what kind I want. So just, I don't know, something simple. Now, do you guys all know that my husband left me? Does anybody not know that? I've announced it to the world. So, yeah, him and our oldest son left on Wednesday. Not your oldest. Not my oldest. My daughter's telling me, not your oldest. Well, he's my oldest child. We have a stepson as well. So, and he's older than my son. So, yeah, anyways, they went, my son Joe and my husband went to the island, and they left on Wednesday, and I miss them a lot. And I'm all by myself here with my girls, so like there's like no adult in this house to keep us in order. Like, who's gonna keep in charge of us? My husband, see, this is what's funny, is my oldest daughter Stevie, who's 18, wants to be in charge of me. She like totally wants to be. But my husband, I'm pretty sure he left Casey, our 14-year-old, in charge of us. So, I'm pretty sure that's what he told her. I think I heard them. So, yeah, we're just going to get in all kinds of trouble if we can. Just, you know, I don't know, playing around, and, oh, we'll just see how much, you know, stuff we can get ourselves into. I'm all distracted because I'm drawing. Is it hard for you to draw and talk at the same time? Sometimes it's hard for me. Like, I lose track of what I'm doing, and I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, all on our own. It's actually been okay. My husband's really sad, and that makes me really sad because he just loves his girls to pieces. He misses his all of us three girls. Like, you know, our son already went off to Afghanistan. He's married. He has a kid of his own. He kind of has a life that does not necessarily involve us. So, like, we're used to him not being around, but, like, he's just not used to being away from us girly girls. So he's a little bit saddened by the fact that we're not together. So he calls me a lot, which I think is super sweet, and I love it to pieces. So he can just call me as often as he wants. I'll just take it, because it lets me know how much he cares. And that's a good thing, right? That's a very good thing. This would be a lot easier if I drew it pretending like it was right side up. So what else is happening? So all on my own, and I have to take care of stuff, kind of, like from over there to over here. Like, I have to help him get some stuff figured out as far as getting the land surveyed so that we know where we should be clearing our land and making a driveway, so that we make sure that we actually make it on our land and not somebody else's, because that would be a bad thing. So yeah, I'm working on finding a surveyor in the area and doing what I can from my side, because he has no internet. How would you like life with no internet? I mean, like, it could be good in some ways, but it would just be, like, it'd be sad. It'd be sad. Life with no internet. These are not great flowers, and I know this. Don't judge too harshly, because like I said, I'm not a great drawing artist at all. Don't ever proclaim to be. So yeah, you get what you get, right? why can't I not do this? Be right back. Okay, folks.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea. Were we talking about something? I know I'm drawing some flowers. I have been gone for like 45 minutes. My dad called me to come downstairs for a second to show me something he made, and yep, we just stayed and chatted for a while. So I'm back now. Don't know if we were having any kind of fun conversation or what we might have been talking about, and if you were here with me you could tell me, but you're not. So we'll just move on. Yeah? Just move on. Okay, so that's some flowers. I don't want a whole lot. Maybe one more little. I don't want a little one down here. So what we were having some sort of a conversation, weren't we? I know we were talking about my husband and my son have left me, and that I'm sad by that. And that's just about it, right? I'm sad that my husband had to leave me. But it had to be done. And it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So, yeah, we might get an offer on the property. That would be really super cool. And we're not really sure yet what's going to happen with that, but we might get an offer. I don't know. Some people were looking at it and they're interested in making an offer, but they wanted to have, like, one of their dads wanted to come take a peek at it. Excuse the noisy. It happens. It is my life in this house. So we just live with it. So hopefully the house will sell like soon. That would be kind of cool. And we could start actually making our plans about actually moving. That would be exciting. And then you guys could get to see my new Hawaii studio, which I'm totally excited to get and have finally. I'm just like, I have no train of thought right now. I'm really sorry. Everybody votes for chat, Claudia, and Claudia has nothing to say that's of any use at this point. That's just terrible. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough. I don't want to put like too much stuff all over it. I just want to play with these new splash inks. I think it's going to be fun. I'm so easily distracted. I go chat with my dad for a few minutes and now I don't even know where my brain is. But anyways, husband and son have been gone for a couple of days now. I'm not getting a whole lot done yet, but that's okay. I'm filling up my water. Oh, you can see me. Okay, I was like, that sounds terrible, does it not? So they haven't been able to get too much done yet because they just, you know, it's like all new and weird and staying with friends and having a good time. They went to the beach yesterday. I'm jealous. We kind of have to find somebody like a surveyor to come out and do the, like, show us where the lines are for the land. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Where the property boundaries are. Because we don't actually know, and there's no fencing or anything marked yet, so should be interesting seeing where, how we get to figure that out. This is all new to us. We've never been through any of this stuff, so it's kind of interesting and a little bit scary and you know, exciting all at the same time kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to have to open these. They all have a thing inside of the bottle that I need to peel off, so I'll be right back as soon as that's done.